Everything we do begins with our vision. So even the tiniest eye movement can be the difference between winning and losing in a sport, or doing well or poorly in a play. So knowing exactly how your eyes move and training them to move efficiently and with purpose and knowing where that is in space, that's very important. So the right eye system helps us track the eyes without wearing some crazy stuff on your face to try to see where you are, but it lets us see in real space, in free space, where you can just move naturally, how that's working and how that translates to your sport.
I really like to use the sports performance IQ for any of my my position players. I like to use it for the quarterbacks, for the wide receivers, anyone that it might benefit me to be able to show them some areas of improvement. Of course, when you're dealing with athletes, a lot of times there's nothing wrong per se, right? It's just areas where you can improve. And again, when there's a score involved, when there's a look how good you did on this compared to other people, it's a lot easier to get them motivated because they are competitive. And a lot of times they want to beat their own scores. So I can use it not only to get them on board and wanting to do some vision, some performance enhancement, but also to see how they're doing, if they're actually making improvements, and keep them on that protocol that I want them to do.
And I use this basically as a evaluation in all my evaluations now. When I get a new client that comes in who's looking for a custom program, I can add this to the profile that I've developed. I use a number of other instruments, etc. But this is the one that gives me obviously the most, the best information about eye movements, and that is absolutely critical. What I really like about it is these are objective measurements. Having objective measurements relative to doing a cover test or rely on somebody being a really keen observer, it takes the guesswork out of it. It also allows me to really quantify. So not only qualify, but quantify any kind of movements that they have, and I can develop programs addressing maybe some deficits in tracking or poor tracking.